What is up, everyone? How's it going? Welcome back to Get Jacked here in Ark Survival Evolved. Now, what we're doing right now is we're doing some building. Now, I've weighed down my RG so that I can kind of reach this upper tier because I'm building a bridge across this water, this rushing river that actually doesn't really register as water, but I mean it's there. So I'm doing this bridge so that I can actually build. Look at how so glitchy. How is this bird flying right now? Tell me that. That can't be aerodynamic. Anyway, I'm going to be building this all the way across, so it should look pretty sweet, and then I'm going to be putting a cooking area onto the other side, because I want to have the cooking area built, you know, next to the farm, for convenience sake. I know I said I was going to build the tree platform on this one, but I figured I wanted to get a little bit of kibble going and stuff, so I wanted to get started on this first. So, now, one thing, the update is supposed to release here today, so I hope that it'll release soon so that I can actually try it out and bring in maybe something new at the end of the video. So anyway, I'm going to be building onto this, and then we're going to, I think I'm just going to be taking you through this build, actually, because I've got some plans for this area. So like I said, it was going to be a cooking area, but in the update, I think it was actually supposed to drop the Dino, what were they called? The Dino hatch frames. Let's see if I can swing back around and get this pillar lined up. Jeez, this is difficult. I get sick of, you know, getting up and down off of the bird to do this, but I should just get good at this. Line it up. There we are. Yes. All right. So we've got our pillar. That's like the hardest part about this, is lining these stupid things up. But anyway, I'm going to continue along with doing this. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to be doing all the cooking area over there, but I think they're supposed to be releasing the hatch frames for dinosaurs, so I would like to add one of those, incorporate it into the build, because, you know, when you have a cooking area, you want to be able to bring all the meat and cooked, I don't know, prime meat and stuff, so that you can actually get it in there easily and cook it right up before it spoils. So anyway, let's get back over here. At least I don't have to worry about the water knocking me off the bird. I mean, that's convenient. The thing I am worried about with this area is I feel like at some point they're probably going to fix the river where it doesn't do this, and I don't want it to ruin my build, to be honest. I hope they don't fix it for a little while, at least until I'm done with this one. So anyway, I'm going to continue putting these pillars. This is going to take a while, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got the bridge going across. I set up a couple of parts on it. I think it should be all set. Interesting thing about this farm that we put in the last video, the crops that didn't have anything growing, they're not being irrigated, and it doesn't make any sense because they're just as close to the water as the other ones, so I don't really know what's going on there. I'll have to find out, but let's break this railing off because I'm going to have to add something to get over here now. We'll throw a ladder. Alright, craft that up. Get rid of all these. Alright, so, as you can see, I have in the background over there completed the bridge across. It doesn't look fancy. It looks really plain and basic, but this is just the first swing. I mean, I gotta go back and do probably another building on top of it and then some railings, but this is how big it is so far. I like to think the water is, or the pillars are creating ripples on the water, but I think it's just kind of not. Not at all. So, let's head down this ramp. This is where I'm going to actually wall off this whole area, and I'll actually put dinosaurs down here. I'm not sure what I'm going to throw down here. Maybe a few Doedicurus or something? I don't know. Something, probably a medium-sized dinosaur that can wander around in here. Let's get rid of this plant. What is this doing over here? These plants, by the way, over in the redwoods give a lot more resources than normal plants, and they are massive and crumble like that, I guess. So I've got a little door over here so that I can actually head out, you know, into the river. Let's close that. So I think I'm gonna put one more layer of walls up so that it's a 2-high wall, and then check this out. This is how sketchy the underneath of this is. It's kind of ridiculous. I stacked foundations. When you've got 2 pillars, you can kind of stack foundations in the middle part of them. I don't know, you can put as many as you want, but basically I did that to fill in the holes because I hate having gaps from the walls. See, on the sides they're kind of filled in now, so it's not too bad. Right here is where I'm going to actually put the building for the cooking, I don't know, industrial cooker and whatnot. So I'm going to start doing that, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I have thrown railings over the entire thing, kind of decked it out that way. I got 2 high walls on the ground, but the update has released, and there's some differences I'm feeling. I was just playing without the update, and now that I'm playing with it, I'm just seeing some differences here. So check this out. I feel like the textures look a little bit different, maybe like a little bit more crisp. I can't put my finger on it, but one thing that's definitely different is the water over here. It's real shiny. That river, like I was just talking about the update, it still does not function as water like I was saying, but now it looks a little different. Now, another thing I noticed was if we go into our settings, and by the way, I know a lot of people have been asking what my settings are. These are actually kind of what I'm working with here. I actually had to turn it down a little bit, but look at this new slider. It's like a new, I can't find a difference. I don't think there's much ground clutter in the redwoods, so I don't think I can really tell the difference here. But those are my settings. I actually had to turn them down a little bit because it was getting a little framey, a little bit more framey after the update. So I'm not sure if that's something that they'll work out. But anyway, like I mentioned before, we've got our 2-high wall over here. And now I just need to start on the actual build above this part. So I'm going to start working on that. I'm not sure if there's too many other changes, but one thing I definitely noticed was the water definitely looks different. I really like the water now. It looks really cool. But anyway, I'm going to get to work on that. Look at it, kind of like glitches along the side of the fences though. It's weird. So I'm just going to kind of proceed, and we'll be right back. Alright, so the build has continued on. I think it's looking pretty good. I haven't thrown any appliances or anything into that because I'm kind of poor on in the metal department. I still got to throw that in and kind of build up the resources for an industrial cooker. But what we are going to build here is the hatch frame, the huge one for the birds, because I do want to make sure that I can get them in and out without, you know, spoiling the prime meat, because that's what's really nice about this, is because you can throw this on your roof with a room and have an industrial cooker where you can just throw it right in, because a lot of the high quality recipes take it. So another thing, look at third person. Is it just me, or does the metal look a little different? I feel like it looks a little bit sharper. Something about it, I don't know. After this update, everything just looks a little bit more crisp. But anyway, let's go in here, and these are our gates, and then here is our I gotta do this one first. And now I can learn this one. Perfect. So that is the huge hatch frame for the top of the buildings. Oh my gosh, there's something going on here, and I asked someone about it if they were having this problem, and they aren't. But look at this. I'm pushing forward. I'm not laying off W. Why am I not moving? Like it's like my character's getting stuck on every edge. Look at he can't even get through like this. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's just me. I guess other people aren't having this issue, but I don't know what's happening. I'll have to like reset or restart or something. I'll have to see. But anyway, let's see the cost on these. Okay. Oh, all right. So they are comparable to the gates. Pretty expensive. So I'm gonna have to grab some resources, and then I'll be able to build up these. Do I have enough? Let's see here. I don't think this is enough wood. What do I have to go get? I know I for sure need stone. Yeah, this isn't enough. I'll be right back. Alright, so here we are. We should be all set to go. I've got the door here, and let's build up the gate. Perfect. This is really cool. Now, this is actually something I've used before. So they used to have it in the, at least when I used Ark Advanced 2.0, I believe it was called. So that they had these XL hatch frames just like this, so I'm glad that they added them because they're really cool. Now, one thing about the RGs, watch this, it's really cool. Now, normally when you stop on RG, it does this, right? Now watch. They actually go into kind of like this hover mode, like a bird would. It actually makes sense. Look at it. It actually looks like it's flying. How cool is that? Like, it's only taken like 2 years and a bird looks like it flies in Ark now. Anyway, I've got a hatch frame right here, a little one, so that I can access or just go straight down to the base part. Now, I've got our wall going here, so I can throw dinosaurs in here as well. I've got some, I thought the glass kind of looked cool with the railings, so I threw that there, and then I put one here and kind of built onto the roof. So that's where I've gone so far. I think it's looking pretty cool. Where can we throw this now? Alright, so it looks like we can just put it right on top of the ceilings, just like the Ark Advanced one was. Now, let's remove these. I think these are interfering. We can always put these back up in a sec, so let's see here. Oh, yep, that was it. Perfect, there we are. Now we just probably have to break the middle ceilings, I'm assuming. That's how it worked before. Okay, yes, perfect. Let's get rid of all this. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Oh, it's even got like little buckles on the side. It's not just straight up stone. This didn't take metal. Where did those come from? This took wood, thatch, and stone. You're telling me these straps are made out of thatch? That looks sweet though. Surprise! Yeah, it like didn't take metal for this, but I mean, looks cool to me. Let's see if we can get our bird into it. Now that they can hover, we just need some kind of, you know, up and down control on the birds. You know, straight up and down. Oh geez, am I stuck? Oops, I accidentally pulled out the map. Jump. I'm stuck. Can I get up here? Crap. Is this too small of a space? No, I think we're good. Let's just get in the middle. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Let's close it up and see if it works. Oh, we need a remote opener and closer. Now in the Ark Advanced they had a auto close function, so like once you parked, by that time it would auto close just like a garage door. I wish they had added that in, because that would be really sweet. Maybe in the future. Anyway, look at that. The hover is really cool. It does it straight out of takeoff too, so you can kind of pull up. That's sweet. Alright, so as you can see, the build is coming along. It looks really cool actually. I do need to just throw in those appliances and whatnot so that we can actually do the cooking. So let's close that up. Don't want the rain getting in. But anyway, let's jump down here. I'll show you what's going on. Oh, alright, perfect. Close that door. Now, this is basically the entrance in. Now, oh, what do you know? I'm getting stuck on this door. Dang it! Maybe if I run full speed through it. Nope. Crawl? Jeez, okay, yeah, there we are. So, this is going to be a little observation deck, I think. I'm not sure with what it's going to be used for yet. So, now I just need to build up some of these appliances, fit these into here, and we should be all set and ready to go. Alright, so here we are. I got all the appliances. Well, I didn't throw down the industrial cooker because I do want to show you, if some of you haven't placed it before, it is kind of goofy compared to the other equipment. So I do want to place that one here so that we can kind of do that. So anyway, I'm going to throw up these railings because this hole is really bugging me. So we're good there. All set. So now, what I did throw on here was a window because I like having a window behind my industrial grill, because now I can access this from the outside. Because if I'm just walking over here and I want to throw some meat in there and cook it up and don't want to actually enter the building, that's how I do it. Otherwise, I can go in here and we've got our grill right there. So that's pretty cool. I've got that all set up, and then we've also got, this is where the cooker's going to go. Now, I don't know why it won't just let you place it down without a tap or whatever. Why can't you place the tap to it? But I don't know. This is Ark. What are you gonna ask for? So anyway, we'll throw down our intersection. I want to get it right. It's obstructed here. I want to get it close to right about there. That should be right there. Perfect. I think that's good. So we can put it there, or we can put it right here. All right, not bad. That lined up pretty good. So what I got to do now is where that intersection goes from, we're just going to throw up an incline, and then I will throw up this guy. Perfect. And then on top of that, I'm going to actually throw a reservoir, so this thing is just always irrigated, which is perfect. Oh my gosh. Thought I was going to get stuck back there. That could have been bad. Anyway, that's pretty much that. I'm going to throw some gas in here so it's all set for when I'm actually going to use it, because I am ready to actually make a decent amount of kibble up so that we can actually start taming stuff up. Now, they did release Scorched Earth here in Ark, so I am going to have to start getting used to that as well, because I am going to be playing the expansion and checking out everything that goes along with that. I'm really excited to check out the new stuff that they've added with the expansion to Ark, so I need to pick that up, and that'll probably be the next video. Otherwise, if you like this one, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I need to go grab some cementing paste so I can build this reservoir. So that's all set. You all have a great rest of your day, and of course, we'll catch you next time.